Good morning, guys. LaDonna Angelique. It is Tuesday, and I'm getting ready to get me some coffee. I have a couple of appointments today. Excuse my raspy voice, but I just woke up, and it is a week after the great disappointment. And I'm gonna sit down and talk to you all about it. I have not been able to really look at the news because I just can't fathom the thought of what has happened. And everybody knows what's happened by now. So I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be real vulnerable in this situation because I have a story that resonate with what's happening now. We cannot be set back. We can't go back. Whatever back means, we can't go back. But when they say back, my back means something else, and it's personal to me. So I will jump into that when I have I have an appointment this morning. I have some places that I need to go. So I'm going to take you guys with me, but I wanted to come in and at least get the video started because when I tell you, it is crazy. It is crazy. And what I have under my eyes is the TikTok viral patches. I was in need of some more patches, so, and I just was sitting down. I said, well, I got to go to BJ's and do pick up some water and stuff, and I actually got to go and pick up some water today. But I've had these probably 2 weeks and just actually uncovered them, and I want to share them with you guys. But yeah, these are the viral eye patches, and I have on the moisturizing eye patches, and it's 24 of them in here. So I'll let you guys know how they work, or how it works, or what it makes me feel. I have to leave them on for 15 to 20 minutes, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have my coffee, and then sit and meditate and get my thoughts together, because I am headed out into the world today. And it's been a week. I haven't had any encounters, no whatever, but I've been trying to keep myself away from people with the exception of my clients. But I have to go into the world today. I have to go out today, and I have no choice. But I have an appointment today, and I have an appointment Thursday for personal appointments for myself. So it's going to be a little interesting for me. And I've already said that I'm just going to keep my head down because I don't want to be messed with. You know what I'm saying? If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. I just don't have it in me for anything else other than achieving what I'm out to achieve and coming back home, because the great disappointment. And I am feeling some kind of way. I am feeling a type of way because it's personal to me. It's personal to me because I can't go back, or we can't go back. Back means I'm gonna share my back. If they saying go back, they're gonna set us back 50 years. I'm 50. 50 years. That's crazy. So I am gonna share the story with you guys because it's very, 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 very personal to me. And I'm gonna get my coffee. I'm gonna sit down, get my thoughts together, open up my blinds and my windows, not blinds, my windows, to my home. And then I will share with you guys once I come back home and sit down and talk to you guys. But I did want to come in and say good morning and start the blog. So I'm going to have my coffee, and then I'll get back with you guys. Love you guys. Okay, guys, I've got myself together. I've had my coffee. It is 10 minutes to 10. About 8 minutes to 10. So I need to be out of here in about 8 minutes. So what I'm going to do is pack my bag, start my car, let it warm, because it is a little cool out. But I did want to pop back in and show you guys what I'm wearing. I just have on my Tom and Jerry t-shirt. And I just knotted it and tucked the knot. And then I have on my green pants. I got these. I just pulled the tags off of these. I bought these last year sometime. And they're just some green wide leg. I'm going to show you. I'm going to back up. Just some green wide leg pants. Pocket. They pull on. And I'm just going to wear my Steve Madden black mules because I have a different color mule. But because my toes need a pedicure, and I have not been able to get to the nail salon to get a pedicure. But anyway, guys, I will hop back in once I'm in the car and headed to my appointment. It's going to take me the GPS says about 54 minutes, so roughly an hour. So my appointment is at 11:15. So if I leave at 10 o'clock, I'll get there. You know, you never know if they're doing construction or anything. So I'm going to leave at 10 to get me there about 11. Then I have roughly about 15 minutes to spare. So I'll be there probably about 11 o'clock. So yeah, guys, since I'm on that side of town, I am going to pop in Ross. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get the picture. Because I did buy a picture for this wall I was telling you guys about. So I did that. But I'm going to put it in the car just in case I find something else at Ross. And then I'm going to go by the Dollar Tree because I got to get some more hangers for my closet. So anyway, yeah, guys, I'll check back in with you all once I'm in the car. Bye, guys. Hey, y'all. Okay, we on the road. We on the move. We on the move. It's going to take me. Oh, they eating a squirrel. Ooh, them big old buzzard birds. Them is the nastiest looking birds. Let me close that so y'all don't hear no echo. So yeah, hey guys, I'm on the road. I'm headed to my appointment, and it says I'll get there at 11:07. My appointment is at 11:15. I was trying to get out of here at 10 minutes after, but I'm looking for something. That's what it was. I wanted to make sure I got my computer and my book. So once I'm sitting there, I can jot down. The Lord dropped in my spirit that I needed to write down my. Ooh, it's a lot of roadkill. I needed to get my passwords written down. I don't know why he's dropped that in my spirit, but I'm going to go through my phone and my computer, and I brought my hotspot so I can write those down in my book. So I got to do that because he spoke that to me loud and clear in my sleep. So I got to do that. And then, y'all know back in COVID, and I know I'm just all over the place, but back during COVID, most of y'all that's been here know I'm a hairstylist. So during COVID, I pulled out my sewing machine, and I made
in half a mile, masks. Turn right onto US 27 alternate north.
She gonna get me there, child. She gonna get me there. So I pulled out my sewing machine because my son had bought me that sewing machine for Christmas, and you know they had shut the salons down and we couldn't work. So I pulled out my machine.
Right onto US 27 alternate north.
I pulled out my sewing machine and started making masks. I was selling masks like 15, 20 of them at a time. And I was selling them at like $15 a pop. And it depends
Continue
on
US
specialty.
27 alternate north for 3 miles.
Okay, girl. So if they wanted a Georgia football, that was more of a specialty kind of mask. So I made those and I sold those like $15. The sports ones really made me some money. So what I'm gonna do is pull out my sewing machine. I already got it wrapped up in my room on display. So what I'm gonna do is start making those cross hobo bags, but more of a crossbody hobo bag. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna open up my Etsy shop. I'm gonna open my Etsy shop back up. So I'm gonna buy the material, I'm gonna make them, and I'm not gonna take orders for specifics. I'm gonna just have a variety of, I'm gonna make 5 different ones, and then I'm gonna put it on my Etsy shop. And then excuse me, I shouldn't have sprayed that perfume, because Lord knows I got allergies, but I'm gonna wear my fragrances. But anyway, I'm gonna open up my Etsy shop back up, and I'm gonna sell those and see how well it does. And then I got some other things that I'm gonna be hand making too. But right now I want to start with those bags. So I'm gonna be looking for a pattern today. I'm gonna go by Michael's. Is it Michael's? Not Michael's. Well, maybe Michael's, but not so much as Michael's, but Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna go by there and see if I can find me a pattern for the bag. And then I'm gonna start on that, and I probably have that done by the 1st of the year, and then I'll open up my Etsy shop, because we got our hands in everything. But I'm a inquisitive person. I like to use these, so that's probably why I'm a hairstylist too. So I'm gonna be doing that, but I'll take you guys with me. So anyway, I'm going to come back with you guys once I get to where I'm going, because honey, homegirl trying to outdo me on this camera. So I'm gonna check back in with you guys once I get to where I'm going. All right, guys. Hey guys. Okay, so I finished my appointment. So now I'm finna go by. Let me see what I want to do. I'm gonna go by Ross, and I think Hobby Lobby is over there too. So yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do. Is anybody waiting on me? Because I've been sitting here for a minute. Ain't nobody waiting for my part. Thank God it ain't. I have no idea how to get out of here. I have no idea how to get out of here. Oh, Lord. Okay. I have no idea of how to get out of here. But I'm going to get out of here some kind of way. If I have to stop somebody. But yeah, that was my first appointment. So I'm going to go and skedaddle around the town. So that's the emergency room. I think I need to go back this way. I'm gonna go back this way. And honey, I can't do nothing but go in a circle. Okay, y'all. I've been out here in these streets, and somehow my camera, oh my goodness, my finger burning. Messing with them things in the store. So now I am waiting for my food. I'm getting me something from the Juicy Crab, and then I'm gonna go home. I have been, it's 3 o'clock. I got 10 minutes to get in this store. I'm gonna go home and cook some spaghetti for me and my son. He going out tonight, so tonight is his night to go hang out on a Tuesday, going up on a Tuesday. But anyway, I gotta go in the store. I gotta go in Kroger and get some sauce and some garlic bread. And that's the only thing I'm going in here for. That's all I'm going for. Because I went to Burlington, Ross, Five Below. Yeah, that's where I've been. So now there goes Sally's. I needed to get something out of Sally's, but I can't remember what it was. But I got to go in Kroger and get this, because my food will be ready in about 10 minutes. So I will check back in with you guys once I get home, because I got to have this conversation with y'all. I don't know, I'm about to snatch this wig off It's hot. It's hot. It really is hot. The sun is shining. The sun's shining. I'm gonna open up my door. The sun's shining. I got to use the bathroom. So I got to go in this Kroger. Hopefully it ain't crowded. Every store. See, that's why I don't really come on this side of town, because Burlington was crowded. Ross was crowded. I didn't stand in the line at Ross. I went in there and came back to the front to check out. It was 1,000 people in line. Then I get to Burlington. It's 1,001 people in line down there. But in Ross, they only had 2 lines open. Then in Burlington, they had 4 lines open. So it was moving pretty quick. So that's why I stayed in line. Other than that, baby, they could have kept whatever I was trying to get out of there. But I'm glad I got me a mirror. I am trying to finish up my closet before I entertain for the holidays. So that's what I'm trying to do, because I got to get the house together. I got to get, well, my husband gonna get the hard stuff done, but I'm just doing the decorations. That's all I'm in charge of. So I pretty much got it down. I got to hang those pictures I got, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I got to put on that wall. But I wanted to order the lights from Amazon, but I don't think I'm gonna have those by the time I end up. Maybe I'll have them before Thanksgiving. I don't know. It's really not pressing for the lights, but I do want to have them. But anyway, let me run in Kroger and then pick up my food, and then I'll be back home to have a very vulnerable conversation with you guys, because of it's been a week today, and the air is still kind of, it's lightening up, I should say. It's not so thick and somber and, sad and like it was a few days ago. So, and I've been out and I've been trying to make sure my mind stay right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out, but I'm ready to go back in. I'm ready to get back in, because I don't really want to deal with people on that level of being outside of my occupation. So let me run in here. I'll get back with you guys once I get home. Talk to you soon. Okay, guys, I secured the bags. I got my Kroger bag, and I got my, they ain't even got their logo on the bag. Oh, they're being cheap. Well, anyway, yeah, I got my juicy. So I am headed home. It is 3:30. I should be home in probably about an hour. So, child, this little place here. Hi, how you doing? Papa, stop that. Being grown. Okay, so I am going to go, which way I need to go out? I can go out anyway, because I'm going back that way. So yeah, I'm going to go out this way, because I don't have to necessarily go to the light. Oh my God, that smells so good. So anyway, guys, I will get back with you guys once I get home and get myself situated. And then I'm going to come back and have that conversation with you guys. See you guys shortly. Oh, child, that's a hole right there. Hey, guys, I have made it home. And I ate. And now I feel like a pig, because I'm stuffed. So, anyway, I ate most of that. That's my juicy crab. I'm just going to show you guys what I got while I was out in the streets. I left home at 10 o'clock. I got back home at 4:30. It's 5 o'clock now. So, anyway, I just ran in Kroger when I told you guys. Got the Texas toast, the chunky pasta sauce, Kroger brand, paper plate, and Okay, I changed locations because I left most of it came in this room. So anyway, I bought this mirror right here. That's gonna go in this room here. This is what I'm turning into a closet. Oh my God, look at all these clothes I got. Oh, it's so frightening that I have to purge again. But I told my niece I wasn't gonna purge until she got here in a couple weeks. So anyway, yeah, I got this mirror, and that mirror was it's an over the door mirror, but I'm going to put it on the wall right there behind you, and it was $19. That, and I got that from Burlington. And then I got more hangers because I need more hangers to complete my closet. So I'm just gonna hang these up there. So when I get ready to complete and finish this room, I'll know where they are. And then I just picked up some leggings. The Maze collection, Tummy Control, warm and cozy, high-waisted, ultra soft, and they fleece line. I always pick these up if I don't get them from the wholesale place where we get ours from, because most of the time she runs out of the black and she don't ever have any. She only have like the large, extra large, so that's a small medium and fits me perfect. Oh, and then Five Below. Storage containers, because I'm going to put those up there on top of these racks here. So I'm going to give y'all a reveal of this room. I don't know if I have before or after, but I've brought two of these, and I got these because that's how I'm going to store my makeup. Yeah, that's how I'm going to store my makeup. I'm going to sort it according to what it is, put it in these, and store them up there along with my wigs and my scarves. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. What you need? It's him. It's that boy of mine, my son, and his dog. So anyway, that's what I got. They only had two of the gray ones. So I'll have to go and I'll have to go to another store and see if they have any more. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. But I want to put them up. I want to put them all up there, just for storage purposes. So yeah, guys, I am home. I am tired. I am. If y'all see the background over there, that's just another unit that I'm working on. So it's a lot. It's a lot when you got 1,000 pieces of clothes. So yeah. So I'm back home, and like I told you guys, I wanted to put this down because I don't want that to be a distraction for y'all looking at my background, because that is, ooh, that mirror heavy. Don't fall. Yeah, that mirror heavy. Look, you see that? Those are clothes. I got them all over there. Oh my God. But yeah, I got to finish. I have to finish this room in the next couple of weeks, because I'll have family over and somebody's going to have to sleep in here, I'm sure. So I got to get a blow-up bed. And, Lord, I got so much to do in so little time. So every day that I am home, I have to do something in this room, because it is a mess. It's not a mess. It's just need to be dealt with. That's all. So anyway, I told you guys I wanted to talk to you guys about our current situation that we're in, and that is this new election thing that just happened. So when they say take us back, And I'm just gonna be very transparent with you guys, letting you guys know that how that really, really, really affects me. And I don't know if any of my other siblings see it like that, because I haven't had a conversation with them about it. But when they say that we will be set back, what exactly does that mean? Because to me, that means the slavery, the stopping us from getting, people of color, brown and black people of color being hindered. Is that what that means? What does that mean exactly? I'm going to share what it means. My mom is 79 years old. My mom grew up she was born in 1945. And I can remember talking to her about things that was happening when she was growing up. And she shared a story with us. I think it was just me and my youngest sister, I think, because she was always near my mom anyway. So I'm assuming it was her too. But my mom had a conversation with, and she was sharing her stories with us about, in the 60s and the 70s, when she was growing up and all the civil rights and the things was happening. And the reason it is so important to me, the reason I have not been able to look at the news or even talk about it. Me and one of my clients talked about it briefly. And I found myself getting emotional, but I didn't share it with her why I had began to get emotional. But I took a long pause when I was talking to her, and the story that my mom shared with me was that Martin Luther King had come to St. Augustine, Florida. Do your history. And she and her godbrother and some more friends and stuff had skipped school to go and be a part of the march with Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King. And during that time, when they were down there marching for their rights, she and other people of color were beaten and thrown in jail. She wasn't beaten, but she said some of the people that was down there marching was beaten and thrown in jail. She said they were sprayed with water hose and threatened with the dogs. But she, along with her godbrother, was thrown in jail because of the protesting, and they wouldn't feed them. What they fed them was baby food. They fed my mom baby food. Whoever else, people of color that went to jail in St. Augustine, Florida for protesting, they were thrown in jail and fed baby food. That's why this election has been so it has been so personal to me. I don't care if it was Kamala or Joe Biden or Tim Walz, anybody that was running for president. I don't care who it was.
I just didn't want it to be the person that was elected. And you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. He has shown us who he is. Who he is. And he have people around him that is going to do his bidding as if they really run. We see what happened the first time. And it's going to be, he has the right, I would say, to run amok. He has every intent to run amok and do what he said he was going to do. That, I tell you guys, that Project 2025, I read a lot of it. I didn't read it all, but some of my friends and my clients, they were sending it to me, and we read it. I downloaded, I read it. I read some of it. I read most of it. I wouldn't say I read all of it, but that's what he is going to govern with. And we have to be vigilant. We just have to be vigilant of our own, because we don't know. We are just out here in limbo, just waiting for the chips to fall where they may. And when they say go back, they're going to set us back. What does that mean? I have children. I have grandchildren. What does that mean? And even my dad, God rest his soul, he was taken and drafted. They drafted him into the Vietnam War. Him and his 19-year-olds drafted and sent to Vietnam. And his best friend, Leo C. Chase, did not come back home with them. A lot of them didn't come back home. A lot of them came back home and they were messed up mentally, that some of them physically. Just so happened my dad was one of the ones that came out okay. You know, he didn't talk much after that, but he did. And then I noticed he was okay. He was okay. He didn't have PTSD, I should say. Like a lot of them came back home and had PTSD. So, and I don't know what contributed to that. Was that his support system, his siblings, because he came from a family of 13, 14 of them. So I'm just curious to know, what does go back, setting us back, mean? Because now it's almost like he gave them the right to do whatever they wanted to do. You can't do that with me. I don't bother. I don't do none of that. So I just have been in prayer, because for one thing, my mom's story, I will forever always vote. When my grandfather was alive and we lived in St. Augustine, he and I would go vote together. If I didn't get there soon enough, he would be walking up the street going to vote. And I'll come down the street and I'm like, where you going, Granddaddy? Oh, I'm headed to vote. I'm like, I was going to come and get you. What are you doing? He was not going to miss it. He was not going to miss his turn to vote. So that happened a couple times. But you know, when older people get older and they got something to do, they don't care. And it was just right around the corner. And I was just right around the corner from his house. But when I came around the corner to get him, he up the street. So I'm like, where are you going? He said, I got to make sure I vote. And I don't want nobody in the way. And from that day on, I said I was going to vote. I was going to vote because human rights is what my mom went to jail for. Civil rights and human rights. And if I have grandchildren, and hopefully by the time those girls get old enough, all these body laws and, you know, they don't have control of their body, I hope that just go away. If you are in a childbearing years, this day, today, if you are in childbearing years, you better pray over your womb, pray to God, because if you get in any distress, and I'm a mom, I suffered 2 miscarriages. One, it just kind of happened. The second one, I was 5 months pregnant. 5 months pregnant, and I had to deliver my baby. And they didn't do anything to help me keep that child alive, because he was a certain amount of weeks you have to be for them to, you know, to do any kind of resuscitation for a unborn. But the doctor that I had, she was very good. She was so good. She said, you are having contractions, but you have not dilated. And I had started bleeding, and it wasn't a lot, but something was happening. She said something is happening. She didn't give me any medicine, but she said I needed to be on bed rest. And this was my third pregnancy. I had one child, and then the second one I had a miscarriage. It was just like you tested positive, and then when you go to the doctor, there's no heartbeat. So that just kind of happened. And then the third pregnancy, I was 5 months pregnant. I was like 20 weeks, 21, 22 weeks, something like that. And that baby came out, had arms, fingers, toes, legs, ears, all of that. And I actually named my baby. But she told me to go home, and I had to lay on my side as much as I could. Only thing I could do is go to the bathroom and back to the bed. And I didn't really lay in the bed because the bed was too soft. So what I did was I would lay I had this couch that had long pillows, and I took the pillows off the couch and laid it on the floor. And you know, she would tell me to call if anything else started happening. So I would lay on that pillow on my side, and I would turn over on each side, and that went on for I know it probably 2-3 weeks, because we were just trying to see, you know, what was gonna happen. So she told me to come back. I had gone back to the doctor, and then nothing had happened. No dilation. I maybe was one, something like that. So I hadn't dilated, but I was still having, I was still bleeding. And she said, well, it hasn't gotten worse. So after that, I went back home, and it was maybe about a week, I had started having contractions. And I called her, and she said, as much as it hurt, this is what I wanted to happen. She wanted me to go into labor to labor this baby out, instead of her having to go in and get him out. So if that happens now, as of January, when this thing changes hands, if your body does not labor, what happens? What will happen? What will happen to you and that baby? Because we don't have any rights to our body. The doctors are so afraid to do anything that may jeopardize their livelihood. And you've seen in the news that these girls, they did, for whatever reason, they passed away during birth, or something happened where they couldn't get the care. So, guys, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Just be in prayer. Be in prayer. Please be in prayer about any situation that may arise after these hands changes as of January. So, I just want to share that with you guys, and I just pray for, peace and understanding and all of this stuff that transpire, that God will continue to see this thing through, and anything that he sets out to be bad to not. All right, guys. Love you. Thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to comment, rate, thumbs up, and subscribe. Bye, guys.